Listen, alcohol is just out in 2024. There is a rising trend of going alcohol-free or being sober curious, and alcohol, the truth is, it's just bad for you and can famously impair your sex life. So if you're looking for another way to unwind, relax, or just have fun, I cannot recommend Via's THC gummies enough. Via has gummies for every occasion. Whether it's to improve your sleep, I love their sleep gummies. I take them everywhere. Your mood or your focus. They even have an aphrodisiac gummy called High Love to boost my arousal levels. High Love has a unique blend of cannabinoids and aphrodisiac exotic herbs that are known for their libido enhancing effects. So I've been using Via for a while now, and I absolutely love them. They're a super trusted company. They use premium hemp, natural ingredients, and they're known for their premium indoor THCA flower. All their products are made here in the US. They got quick and discreet shipping to all 50 states, so you can all enjoy them, not to worry. And also super affordable. So head over to viahemp.com and use code Emily at checkout to save 15% off your order. That's VIIAHEMP.com. Use code Emily at checkout for 15% off your order and let me know what you think. Urinary tract infections are extremely common. Around 1 in 2 women and 1 in 20 men will get a UTI in their lifetime. Plus, once you've had one UT challenge, you're way more susceptible to another in the future. That's why you just need Just Thrive's UT123. This product can actually prevent UTIs while maintaining your urinary tract health. UT123 targets both immediate and long-term relief. We've all heard to drink cranberry juice for your urinary tract, but did you know that for the full effects, you need the whole cranberry? Not just juice, but the skin, flesh, and even the seeds. Well, UT123 uses superior ingredients that utilizes the whole fruit. This supplement truly is the full package. So if you're someone who struggles with the constant urge to urinate, a burning feeling when you pee, pelvic pain, or just want to be proactive in your urinary health, Just Thrive is for you. Just Thrive is so confident you'll love their product that there is a 100% money-back guarantee on every purchase made through justthrivehealth.com. And for a limited time, you can save 20% off site-wide at justthrivehealth.com with promo code SEXWithEmily. That's justthrivehealth.com and use code SEXWithEmily for 20% off your order. You're going to love it.
Look into his eyes. They're the eyes of a man obsessed by sex. Eyes that mock our sacred institutions. Bedroom eyes, they call them in a bygone day.
Hey, Emily, you got a boyfriend? Because my man E here, he just got his heart broken. He thinks you're kind of cute.
A girl's got to have her standards. Oh, my.
Do women know about shrinkage?
Isn't it common knowledge?
What do you mean, like laundry? It shrinks?
Can we not talk about sex so much?
Are you kidding me?
Oh my God, it feels so good.
Being bad feels pretty good. But you know, Emily's not the kind of girl you just play with.
This episode is brought to you by one of our amazing sponsors, Mask Sexual Flavor Strips. They enhance your sexual experiences with a taste of strawberry, mango, watermelon, or chocolate. It's kind of like a Listerine strip, but for sex. So if you like sex and you want to make it even more enjoyable, and you like hearing Sex with Emily for free, check out Mask at sexualflavors.com. Enjoy the show. I promise your sex life will improve. You're listening to Sex with Emily. We're talking about sex, relationships, and everything in between. For more information about Sex with Emily, go to sexwithemily.com, where you can listen to our podcast, sign up for our mailing list, and please subscribe to our RSS feed and all that fun stuff. And yeah, I'm here with Menace.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
It's great to see you.
I'm starving, so I'm eating in the first few
Yeah,
minutes.
you're not supposed to do that.
I apologize.
Okay. No, you can eat. It's okay. I don't
Friend
want
you
you
on
to pass
Facebook.
out.
There's a lot of listeners on the Facebook.
What about them? You're friending me on Facebook?
No, have listeners friend you on Facebook.
They do.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Oh,
Give
Facebook.
out your Facebook.
Okay.
Hello, hi. I know it's Friday, everybody. Bear with us.
Okay, here's my Facebook information.
Yes.
Is you can find me. Sex with Emily is my Facebook.
Mm-hmm. And you switch your Twitter.
And I switched my Twitter to Sex with Emily. So everyone should check out Sex with Emily on Twitter. Please follow me there. We're actually doing giveaways every week. And we're giving away prizes from My Pleasure. So you can go do that. Every week we've got a new contest. And also today's show, we will be reading the emails that you sent to feedback@sexwithemily.com. Some people send them to my Facebook, which is cool, however you want to find me, or Twitter. Topics include waiting for sex, testicles, orgasms, and hand jobs, of course, and geeks and sex, and a few others. And we're also going to be giving some sex tips, just a random mix of sex tips that I thought would be very helpful for people. The ones that resonate with me particularly that I think that every man needs to know. So we're going to get into
I
those.
prefer random acts
Really?
of sex.
Random acts of sex, do you?
That's always the best one.
So do
because
I.
the ones that you plan out, you're like, oh yeah, you know what? I'm going to go on this date and we're going to have dinner, then we're going to do this, and then we're going to have sex. That's what men think. That's the plan.
Right.
That's the timeline that they put together. But it usually doesn't work out that well, or it does, but it's not as good as you think it's going to be.
Right.
But then when you have the random acts of sex, that's when it's good. Like you didn't know it was coming. And
Exactly.
It just happens.
Exactly.
That's cool.
That is cool. I love it. I had a date with a guy the other night,
Mm-hmm.
and we were supposed to, speaking of random acts of sex, although I didn't really have sex with him, but we were going to go out, we had all these plans, and then we ended up just going to his house and made me dinner, and we fooled around, and it was awesome. So it was kind of a random act of sex I didn't see coming, but we were very attracted to each other, and it was hot, and we didn't end up doing anything we were going to do.
So we're going to call it RAS now, right?
Rats?
RAS.
RAS? Okay,
Yeah.
good. Random acts of sex.
Yeah.
I love like when
It's
you never
something that we
don't
just
think it's
came
going to
up with
happen.
on the fly.
Exactly. I love it.
It was
We're so
random.
good like that. How's your week?
My week is good. Busy as usual. A lot of things going on. Preparing. I'm going to go to Coachella, California.
Right? That
Getting
sounds
ready for
label,
that.
right?
Yeah, but you got to plan out, man.
I want to go this year.
Good luck. It's sold out.
It's always, but
Yeah.
I always get in.
You're
My
gonna
friend
Oh,
runs it.
excuse me.
Oh, dude, I always
Always
get
get
in.
in.
I got reservations.
How are you doing? How was your? Do you have any good wine stories? Did you go to a cabin and with your friends and do nothing?
No, I didn't do anything like that.
Yes.
No, I've just been. I've been dating actually. I've got
What?
yeah.
No way.
Yeah,
You
I've got a few
few-
men.
Few prospects.
I've got like almost too many that I need to get rid of some.
Any suitors?
I've got lots of suitors, and I feel like I've been very active lately dating. And
Yeah. How's that going?
it's going well. I like them all, and I'm being very clear that I'm not looking for a relationship right now. So that's a new step.
What have you done? What have you gone?
I've told them. What kind of things have I done?
Yeah.
Well, this one guy he made me dinner. Two guys made me dinner at their house.
Yeah. Pussies. Next.
Why?
What else?
Just because you
Anything
can't
cool?
cook, Menace,
I
doesn't
can
mean that they're
cook-
pussies.
I can cook you a goddamn dinner.
You
that
cannot.
love. Hell yeah, I
What you
can.
gonna- what are you
I
gonna
can
make?
even bake too. I can do all that.
What are
That's
you going to
nothing.
bake me? Cinnabons
Whatever
from
you
the
want. I'll
little
bake
cardboard
you a cake.
thing that
I'll
you open
bake
up?
You cupcakes. I'll bake you cookies.
Really?
Yeah, do all that.
I
That's
don't believe that
nothing.
you do any of this stuff.
I do.
Okay, fine. So yeah, I've had good dates. Two guys made me dinner. Went to dinner with someone else. I'm trying to think what else. That's it. Yeah.
I'm not impressed unless they take you up in like a Zeppelin. I want something cool, like something out of the ordinary.
You're right. You're
You
right.
know,
I should
cooking.
date a-
Wow. Okay, a guy can cook. Wow.
I
Like
love
he's
it,
really
'cause I
gonna do
don't
that when
cook,
you guys are
though.
together
Yeah, he will.
all the time.
You think it's like the blowjob that doesn't happen after you get together with
Yeah,
someone?
that's what it
Yeah,
is. That's what
it's
guys
not.
do.
You think
They don't
cooking-
give you
they cook for
blowjobs, but they cook for you,
Right.
thinking that you're gonna cook for them later.
Yeah, this came up again. Yeah, exactly. But this came up again, like with this guy I was talking to, and he's like, every girl I've dated, he's like, same thing. He's like, oral sex stops right after. He's like, first 3 months they perform oral sex, and then they stop.
Yeah, once they lock the love down.
Once they lock it down. But and I said, that is my life's mission to make sure that people don't stop performing oral sex after they commit to each other.
Yeah.
It really is. That's what this show's about. It's like, keep on keeping on.
What should
And
these
taking
guys?
off your clothes.
What should these guys do to impress you on a date?
That's a great question.
I know that's why I'm here.
I think if there's chemistry, like I had chemistry with this guy the other night, I
Mm-hmm.
just don't really care, to be honest. Just
Okay,
don't do
that's too
nothing.
vague.
Okay,
No, come on.
don't not have a plan.
Yeah.
We can have a plan and we can trash it because we're so attracted to each other and we just want to have sex. But I think a guy can just impress me by calling me. I brought this up last week. Call me. Just call me and ask me out. The last few guys have picked up the phone and said, I want to go out with you. And I think that's a great move. Don't just do it through
Okay.
Facebook or whatever. But where can he take me?
Yeah.
See, I'm not okay. Admittedly, I'm not that girl that's like, I'm going to be so impressed if you showed up with a limo and red roses,
A white stress
right?
limousine.
Stretch limo with a hot tub in the back,
Yeah.
and red roses. Not that, but I think just like a meal, and I like to eat.
What kind of meal? Can I take you to?
Reservations. You can't take me and make me dress up as the Hamburglar at McDonald's.
No, I'm just saying that
What?
it has to be reservations. It can't just be.
No, it doesn't have to be reservations, but like a good restaurant. It doesn't have to be like the fanciest, best restaurant in the whole world. Tickets to concert. Go to a concert. Go hear music.
Yeah, but it's a concert is like a movie. You're not going to talk. Or do
No,
anything.
it's better than a movie. Movies are not great first date material. So if
Yeah.
he's like, we're going to a movie, I'm like, that's kind of, we're going to want to talk. You know, I think that's like a good third date or fourth date. Like, let's go to a movie.
Well, a concert is a good idea if you want to get laid because you're obviously just going to get wasted and maybe do other things.
Honey, that's not obvious for everyone.
How
Not
is that
everyone
not-
gets wasted at a concert.
Are
You
you
get wasted
serious?
like going to Safeway, but
Who
that's
enjoys
cool.
a concert without getting wasted?
I don't know.
Not
I
me.
do. I have historically.
Really?
Really?
Unless it is Wilco, some
What's
boring
the
band.
most impressive thing you've ever done for a woman for a date?
Uh,
You're more about the whole pomp and circumstance of it all. Like
What do you mean?
create a whole thing. Like you're the one. It seems like you would create a whole dating
Yeah.
thing.
I've gone to Vegas on just dates.
Just like to fly like that.
Yeah.
And just go on a date. That's cool. I've done that. I've gone to Vegas. I had a guy take me to Mexico on our second date. That was
Really?
impressive. Yeah, I ended up dating him for 2 years, not because of Mexico. I actually probably shouldn't have dated him for 2 years, but Mexico was awesome.
Yeah.
Second date, and then
Now we're trying to tell people like you don't have to
what are
take
good
girls
first
to
dates?
Mexico
You
and
don't have to
Vegas.
take it back. What I'm saying is just have something planned. Don't show up and be like, I haven't really thought about it. And what do you want to do? Never do that.
Yeah.
But we talk about that all. We've talked about that.
As a man, never ask a woman, "What do you want to do? What do you want to eat?"
yeah.
Because even though they know in their mind what they want to do and eat, they'll never tell you.
That's not, they would tell, but I just
No,
think
they
that's
won't.
good for the first date for the
They
man to have the
won't.
plan and the man to pay and don't accept their money when she puts her credit card out.
But the woman needs to pull out her card.
I don't know. Does she have to do the reach?
Yeah.
First time, first date?
Yes, she does. She
I
goes,
don't.
"Oh, here, I want to," like, and then the guy says no. At least do the reach. If you don't do the
I
reach,
kind of forgot to do that lately.
then you're out the door.
For you, so if a girl
Hell
doesn't
yeah.
do the reach to pay the first date, you're
Look,
done.
she's not going
Game
to pay
over.
no matter what. No matter what.
You
I
wouldn't let her pay?
wouldn't even let her pay if we're dating for months.
Really?
But she still needs to do the reach, like almost
Really?
every time.
I messed up with this last guy that I was dating that I didn't reach. I think he wanted me to reach more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
But
you look
he's-
like a gold digger.
I'm so not a gold digger,
You
though.
look like a gold digger if you don't do the reach.
I think I did eventually, but not right away because it was the first date.
What?
I have rules. I was saying, like, he asked me out, and then he was like, no, whoever does the asking. But here was the problem in the breakdown. Apparently, I wasn't going to get into this, but I'm going
Go
to.
for it.
Okay, so I was dating this guy, and it's recently ended. But
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
And apparently, I never called him once for the whole 2 months that we were dating. And I never asked him out and I never made a plan. And he did all those things. But I felt like we were seeing each other like once a week. Like I didn't feel like it was my responsibility.
Did you text him?
Yes.
You texted him? Okay.
He's
Yeah.
kind of bummed. And I was bummed about other things. And it's over. And
Yeah.
it's fine. But I apparently I need to be more with this guy. I feel because you know the problem is the guy I was dating before that, we saw once a week and we were just dating and it was like once a week and he would call me and he'd make a plan. And I felt that was sort of, we were still in the like courting phase and the early phase that it wasn't my duty. And I'm super busy to plan. And
Yeah.
he felt that he needed more for me to know that I really liked him. And I thought I was showing him that I liked him in other ways, like in the bedroom. I'm just kidding. Not really. But I was with him. I liked him. I said yes to everything, but I wasn't planning things. Do you need a woman to plan? Like, I feel kind of bad. Like,
No, I feel a woman can't. I think I've already figured out women, and I know they can't plan anything.
we talked about this last
And
week.
I
the
don't
planning thing.
care. I don't care if they call me, if they text me. That's cool. really don't want them to call me because
You
I
don't
am.
pick up the phone. Oh, you
I
do
do
pick up the phone,
I love
to me.
I love
Right.
talking on the phone. I
Right.
love talking phone. Don't get me wrong, but you know what? I not to say that I want to set the schedule, but I don't want them to call me because usually if they will call me, then I'm busy. Because
Right.
if I am not busy, I'm probably calling you. You know?
Right.
So
So I think I learned a lot from this and whatever, and it's over. But okay, so one more thing I want to bring up here is
yeah.
that did you hear this? That the number, this was just in the news. It says, sorry, AshleyMadison.com. You know Ashley Madison, the cheating dating site?
Yeah, I was at I was actually on a date and they were promoting it. There was
Yeah.
like some trivia night or
They
something like
always promote it. It's like
Yeah.
advertise on a bunch. They might be our advertiser one day. Who knows? But I'm not going to say no to anything. It's basically a site that helps people cheat.
that. Yeah.
The number one site for facilitating cheating and breakups is actually Facebook. 66% of online divorces evidence come from the social network, which is also cited in 1 out of every 5 divorces in the U.S.
That's crazy because we've
1
talked
out
about
of Facebook. We talked about this before, but
we talked about this before. I would say about a year and a half ago, and it was 1 out of every 7. Now it's 1 out of every 5.
yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So do you think that everyone's just like hooking up with their
Yeah, I've.
high school.
Oh, I know many
sweethearts, or there are
stories, yeah.
people in college. Really?
Yeah,
I don't
people
know that
like
many people.
rekindling, because we talked about this before, where before Facebook,
As I'll remind you.
yeah, before Facebook, when you broke up with somebody, you don't have to see them ever again. But now they live.
Now I'm
online.
like watching their vacation in Hawaii with their new girlfriend.
They live online and they're always there. Yeah. And people are always friends with each other. And then so when you break up with somebody,
you gotta defriend them, so you don't stalk them and their vacation photos.
Yeah, but I think I'm friends with every single ex-girlfriend I've ever had on Facebook.
I am too.
Yeah.
Like I sometimes think like, what if I was like, how many of you guys? There's a part of me that wants to be like, how many of you guys slept with, and see who signs up. I mean, that'd be really embarrassing. But I think there's a lot of them.
Oh God.
No, like my college boyfriends and my post-college boyfriends.
You make a list. You can't make lists on Facebook. You want me to help you?
You
Be
can
like,
make lists. These are all
I
the guys.
slept with-
I could do a map, like a map of all my friends. Like you have like map of the United States, and you put little pins in it where you've traveled. I could have like a list of all my friends and have little pins in there, like little like a marker that says like I've slept with him, I slept with him. Then
I don't know if there's enough ink in that marker
Exactly.
to do that,
But I'm not gonna
we
do
can
that.
try.
I'm not going to do that. Yeah, but Facebook. I mean, 1 out of 5 divorces because of Facebook.
Yeah, that's why after I'm done with my career in digital online media, all that, I'm just going to move to the hills of Montana and not even
Really?
have a cell phone.
Yeah, I would love that. I love when I don't have my cell phone for 5 minutes even. It makes me happy. Like it's too distracting and there's too much going on.
Well, people are becoming, I'm trying to say a politically correct term. People are becoming socially awkward. There we go. Socially awkward.
I think so too.
And they can't communicate in real life. They only can communicate online, and they can only build personas online of what people think that they are, but they're not really
younger
like
generation.
that people. Yeah.
Because we didn't always have that. I agree. I totally agree. So that's why I'm telling everyone to just pick up the phone. Talk on the phone sometimes to someone before.
Because if you're the guy that picks up the phone and like talks to women directly, you're gonna get laid, man. You know?
I agree.
Because all these other guys around you are losers.
Right. Just
and
pick up the phone and be like, I want to see you. Like, so there's one of these guys I'm dating. Got to keep track of him. I should give him stage names here. But no, every time we go out, he calls me. He's like, okay, what are we doing tonight? Like, hey, here's the plan. He just calls me. And I'm like, because not everyone calls anymore. So it used to be annoying because the phone rang all the time. But now the phone never rings and I pick it up. So, okay, let's get into mail. But first we have to give a shout out to our advertiser.
Go for it.
Okay, Adam and Eve. Love Adam and Eve. Everyone, there are so many sex toys that you can buy on Adam and Eve. They have like hundreds of thousands of items. Really, every sex toy you should get a vibrating ring or a rabbit if you've never had a rabbit, or you can get a clitoral vibrator that you could use during intercourse.
Love those.
Lingerie, DVD. I can't wait for you to use your sex toys with women. So anyway, here's the thing with Adam and Eve. So this is the time to buy a sex toy because they're offering 50% off most items to all the Sex with Emily listeners, and they'll even throw in 3 adult DVDs, which are hot, by the way. They sent them to me so I could see what 3 adult DVDs are, and they're hot. I used them, if you know what I mean. So plus free shipping. So go to Adam and Eve and enter coupon code Emily at checkout. It's that easy. Take advantage of this deal today, ASAP.
So easy.
Okay. So
and I
easy.
love free shipping.
I love free shipping. I hate paying for shipping when they're like, you're buying something for $8 and shipping is $6. Forget it.
No, I was trying to buy this piece of plastic today for my cell phone, and it was $9 for shipping. There's these things called power mats where you can just set it on a mat and it'll charge your cell phone.
Oh.
I wanted to buy one which cost $30, and then it was $9 for shipping.
That just kills me. Why? Like it doesn't.
So then I was like, okay, it's free shipping if I pay over a certain amount.
Right.
And my amount was already $42 total. So I was like, okay, then I'll just buy 2 because I need 2 anyways. Then next thing I know, it's like $65.
Right. Did you not buy it then?
Then I said, you know what? Screw this.
What do you mean it's a piece of plastic that, not that we're technical tech
am,
with Emily.
yes.
You are. But what do you mean you just place it down and your cell phone charges?
It's called Power Mat.
I want it.
Yeah.
Can you get me one when you buy it?
Yeah.
You find it somewhere?
Actually,
for
they
free
have
shipping?
it for your phone. So it's just a
Although
piece
I
of.
hate my phone right now.
Yeah. You replace the back of your phone with this other shield, and then you set it on the mat and it charges your phone.
I didn't know. I want one. Okay, we're going to move into listener emails that you guys all sent to feedback at sexwithemily.com. And the first one is actually for Menace.
Uh-oh.
It's directed towards you.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? This is from Witter. He emailed me through Facebook. Can you ask Menace, ready?
Asking.
If he'd prefer a hand job from a really hot lady or a blow job from an average lady?
Blowjob. I swear to God.
Because you don't know the
What?
joys of a good hand
Who
job.
did we see the other day? Oh, we're hanging out at our favorite place, Stitcher. We're at Stitcher, right? Stitcher, if you don't know, is an app that you can put on your cell phone and you can listen to this podcast that you hear now.
Mm-hmm.
And we're hanging out at the Stitcher offices, and the hand job debate comes up. And two of the employees, a woman and a guy, agreed with me, yes or no.
They did not agree with you.
They did. Are you high on crack right now?
I wish.
They
not crack.
did. They totally agreed with me.
Right.
Do you not remember this?
No.
Yeah,
I don't
you
remember
never
them agreeing
anything.
because you never portray it right. And
How do I not
doesn't
portray
matter.
it right when I'm telling the truth?
I don't know. I don't believe that. Okay.
It was just the other day. Are you lying that you do not remember?
I knew you'd answer this because you'd never answer that you want a hand job.
Because women can't give hand
Yes,
jobs
they can.
as good
You
as a
just-
man can give a hand job
Okay, we
to
can't get
himself.
this is exhausting.
It is exhausting.
It's
I'm
not going
gonna
to be
pass
as
out.
good, but it's going to be better. I'm going home right now. I'm done. I'm leaving in the middle of the show. Okay, so that's a question for you. Thanks for the answer. Okay, hey, Emily and Menace. My name is Manny from London, UK. Love the show, and your guys' tips are helpful indeed. Menace mentioned he started a dubstep program called Wobble Wednesday. Much kudos. As living in the birthplace of dubstep, it's truly insane to see it spread around the world.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've been getting a lot of good feedback.
What's
on
that
show.
website?
It's live105.com/Wobble Wednesday.
Cool. I like dubstep.
You do?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do. I told you because I was having sex with this guy for a while last
Yeah.
year who was into it, and so I got into it. One quick question. Is it ever weird to have sex with a high school friend after years of barely talking? No, not at all. I think that that's totally normal. I think that's like everyone hooks up with the hot person in high school that they never hooked up with in high school for some reason, or at the
Yeah.
reunions, or you run into them. Don't think that's weird at all. You barely talked and you start hooking up. No, I mean, it's no different than just hooking up with someone that you met normally or recently.
Yeah, there was this.
It's even better. It's more fun. It's
Yeah.
like, remember in high school when you did it and we always had the towel for each other and now we're going to hook up? I think that's totally normal. No problem with that.
Yeah, there was this girl that I'm gonna probably go on a date with, and we
I love when you go on dates.
Yeah,
And don't tell me about them.
we graduated from high school quite a while ago, and we never dated in high school or anything like that.
And now you're going to?
Going to date? I don't know. We're
Yeah.
gonna go out.
Okay.
Yeah.
You let me know if you sleep with her.
Yes, I will let you know.
That would help our loyal listener.
Okay.
Okay. This is from White Menace, another one. Olivia Munn is very hot, but she is not at all a geek. She just happened to get on G4 and host those shows. The only reason she knew anything about games and such was because someone told her about it. Loyal listener Tyler. P.S. Handjobs can be awesome.
Did I ever say that, oh, she's a gamer expert? I just said she's hot. Check her out.
I don't know. I don't know what you did.
Hey, haters will hate.
But she's not a geek. So she's on G4?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of girls like that. They'll just pretend to be gamers. And
Right.
So they can get some fame and stuff like that.
Got it.
There's plenty of women out there. It sucks. It sucks because, like, online, if you're a girl, man, and you get on Twitter and you're hot, you can get a bazillion followers. And if you're a guy, like, no one cares. You know?
Really?
Yeah. It's
I want a bazillion followers. Sex with Emily on Twitter.
yeah.
I want a bazillion. Speaking of geeks, okay, I got another ad read here that we got to do for TuneUp Media. Okay, because TuneUp Media is the #1 selling plugin for iTunes and Windows Media Player, and it's. Do you have TuneUp Media yet? Because you're probably organized, Menace, but this is for everyone who has all those annoying track 01s, unknown artists, and bands spelled 5 different ways. And TuneUp goes in and cleans up all of your media, and it's all of your songs, and makes it cleanly and it intelligently identifies and fills in missing information using acoustic fingerprinting, that same technology that powers Shazam for iPhone. So they also have Tuniverse, which allows you to watch music videos, read artist bios. This like changed my music, my iTunes life. I love it. And you can try TuneUp free by downloading TuneUp Lite, or you can get 20% off TuneUp Gold with promo code SEXWithEmily. So check out TuneUp. It will change your music's life and your own life.
No, I've seen it work before. It's amazing.
It is amazing.
But I am organized.
You're more organized.
Yeah.
It's your job.
I have to be.
Emily, enjoy the show. I listen through Stitcher. Anyway, I want to share an aspect to oral sex that I haven't heard you mention. Humming. I stumbled across this one day while providing oral to my wife. I was enjoying pleasuring her so much that I made a sound. At the time, I was working with her clitoris. Well, the vibration from it really lit her up. When I shared this with a friend, he had never thought of it either. His wife was quite pleased as well, so I thought I'd email and share it with you in hopes that you might share it with your listeners. Scott.
Is there any, like, songs that he suggests?
I don't know. They say you should also do the alphabet, but humming is that's totally makes sense. That's in my book. Like
Probably
the vibration, it's like a vibration. And so the humming on when you're performing oral sex feels great to a woman. Not the whole time. Don't like hum for the whole time that you're doing it.
Probably like a Justin Timberlake song would be good or something.
Yeah,
like
you
that.
could hum a tune. Sure, if it makes you feel better.
Little JT.
But I would just go, yeah. But you could do a tune. But it could get distracting for the woman if you're humming a tune.
Yeah.
And if you mess it up or anything.
You know what we haven't talked
I love
about?
the humming. What?
Speaking about like humming and music and stuff like that, is the most favorite one, the Oh My Bod.
I know.
We haven't talked about it in a long time.
I know. I love
That's like
the
my
Oh My Bod.
favorite sex toy that I never use.
I know. The Oh My Bod, I think you can buy it at Adam and Eve and get a discount. It's the iPod for your vibrator. If you're it's a vibrating, you put the music on your iPod.
You all right?
What's my
You
frown
feeling
today?
okay? Okay. It's an adapter for your iPod
Right.
that vibrates with the music.
It vibrates with the music.
Yes.
You're so
Don't worry,
good.
I'll edit the show.
Thank you. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, we love it. We love the Oh My God. Okay, so dear Emily Menace, thanks so much for the advice that you gave me on your last show. I did end up telling my friend that I really liked her, and it felt great to get it off my chest. Sadly, she didn't share the same feelings, and as much as that sucks, I was happy that it was at least out in the open. Our friendship took a bit of a hit, but nothing we can't recover from. Your loyal
Sweet.
listener, RJ. Olivia Munn is super hot.
Hell
Yes.
yeah. See, it probably felt good to just get it off your chest, you know? It probably felt
That's what we told him.
awesome.
I'm like, just tell her that you like her, because what are you going to like suffer in pain? I met this guy the other night. A friend of mine the other night. We were talking, and he's actually a photographer, and we were doing some photos, whatever. And he was saying he's been in love with this girl for 2 years, and she doesn't know it, but they have these lunches, and she tortures him. And I'm like, you just got to tell her, like 2 years, like just come out and tell her and be like, I'm into you or I'm not. Like, why wallow in your misery?
Like I said all the time, you're not going to die if she says no.
Right.
You're not going to die. It's going to suck if she does, but you're not going to die. And if she
Exactly.
says no, then you can move on. If she says yes, awesome.
I think so much of relationships last way too long. You date the wrong people. All this stuff goes on and on and on. And there's so much, like my mom always says, the issues you have on the third date, you'll have forever. All the information is there that you need about the person pretty early on. I'd say within the first 3 weeks you're dating somebody, the information is there. You know what you need to know about this person. Are you going to open your eyes? Are you going to look at it? Are you going to address it? All that stuff. I realized I did the mail before I did the Sex in the News.
I like that.
You did?
Yeah,
You didn't even tell me.
because I like it that way.
Today's like Freaky Friday for me. Okay. Just listen, dear Emily, just listen to the show last night at work. Your show rocks. Now, the next time the podcast awards come out, you need to tell people to sign your show up for it. I also want to tell you for a follow-up with my wife, things have been lots better. We're getting along better. Then the thing about not getting sex for 3 years is over. We have been having sex almost every week now, but the difference is that we are doing it in the morning, and it's even better than sex at night. She's more relaxed, and things just work better in the morning. Thanks for a great podcast, Chris. So we must have given him good advice. That's
Morning
awesome.
sex is so much better.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's a debate. A lot of couples complain that they don't have time for sex. And so I would say, yeah, set the alarm 20 minutes earlier and have sex in the morning.
You have a full night's rest.
Some people don't like sex in the morning, though, so you got to
Yeah,
work that
but
out.
at
But if
night-
both of you do, set the alarm and have sex. If you have kids and you're complaining about it, like you're already in bed, you can wake up 30 minutes earlier, 20 minutes earlier, and do the deed.
Yeah.
It's a great way to fit it in if you have kids or
I'm telling you.
busy
Because
or you work too late.
if you look at it, you spent all your energy all day long, and then you got to perform still. Like, come on.
Right.
This way, you have a full night's rest. You have all the energy you
You don't have
can.
that pressure when you come home of like, she's
Yeah.
going to want it, he's going to want it. Sex in the morning. I love it. That totally solved his problem. They hadn't had sex in 3 years.
She better make some pancakes after, though. For
You
real.
think she's got to cook?
Yeah.
Really? All that? He should cook for her. Okay, let's move into Sex in the News.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So have you heard this, Menace? This one is Grinder new app for straight people. Wants to help with those misconnections.
It's not going to work.
So we talk about this probably ad nauseum every week, but Grinder is Menace's favorite gay app, even though he's not gay, and it's for gay men who want to hook up.
Because my gay friends are obsessed with it.
Yeah.
They love it. And so,
Explain how it works really quickly.
okay, really quickly, it's basically a GPS chat room on your iPhone. It's an app. So you open up the app, it'll have all these photographs, and it will show all the men that are near you within a certain mile radius. Oh, you're like, oh, I like that man. So you click on his photograph, and then instantly you're chatting with him.
Yeah.
he could be 20 feet away from
Right.
you.
You could exactly,
Yeah.
and you can hook up with them. So now they're going to do it for straight people.
Not going to work.
Not going to work, you say, but we'll see. They don't have a name for it yet. Very
It's
exciting.
called the Fail app. It's not going to work.
It might
There's
work.
going to be 9,000 guys on there for every one girl. Guaranteed.
Maybe. We don't know, honey. We can't
Guaranteed.
predict. We can't predict the future.
I can predict the future. I'm
can't.
telling you right now, it's not going to work.
Okay. 7-year. This is my favorite Sex in the News article of the
Yes.
day. Ready?
Go for it.
7-year itch now down to 3 years. Why?
Oh,
So you know
true.
they always talk about the 7-year itch in a relationship. You've heard that saying, right?
Yeah.
That after 7 years, people get divorced. That was like a common thing for many, many years. Marilyn Monroe starred in a famous movie called 7-Year Itch, right? Or 7-Year. Wasn't that it? Yeah. These days, the couple's passion starts to cool down after only 3 years, according to a new survey. What a bummer. People are getting divorced now after 3 years. Weight gain by a partner, lack of money, snoring, and overexposure to the in-laws are top passion killers.
Dude, I'm screwed.
Did someone say lack of racy underwear? That's another biggie, along with toenail clippings left on the bathroom floor. What explains the couple's lack of tolerance? Longer working hours combined with money worries are clearly taking their toll on modern relationships, and we are seeing an increasing trend for solo holidays and weekends away from marriages and relationships in order to revive the romantic spark. So what can couples do to keep the flames burning? Recognize that love is tough and that it's perfectly normal to think about straying as relationships evolve. So that's the best advice for couples, they say, is that love is tough. So what a bummer. People aren't even lasting 7 years now.
Well, people's attention spans are so
Exactly.
nothing these days, you know? Like on the internet, they give us suggestions to make videos no longer than 3 minutes.
Right.
You know?
I can't watch longer than 3 minutes. My videos aren't longer. I mean, really, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Well, you can't even be in a relationship longer than 3 minutes. I can imagine 3 years.
Not
7? Oh my
true.
God.
I've done 2-year relationships. 2.5 years. How long have you
have to
done?
you have to be medicated.
What's your longest relationship?
2-3 years.
Which one?
I had 2 3-year relationships.
Oh, you had 2-3 years. Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
Mhm.
It's better than me. I've done 2.5. Whatever. Okay, so next sex news. The FSAW professor apologizes. So remember we talked about last week about the Northwestern professor? You heard, this has been all over the news now,
Yeah.
that there was a live sex toy demonstration in his class at Northwestern, and apparently there were 600 students in the class and only 120 stayed for the performance. So they were talking about female ejaculation during that class, and this woman came in with her boyfriend and said, "Oh, we can simulate it for you." And they went on stage, and she used some vibrator, and they
Yeah.
So he apologized. He said he was sorry for the negative press the demo brought to the university, but in the same breath, he maintained that he was justified in his decision and that the class had educational value. So he apologized, but he still is maintaining that was education.
Chill, people. You know?
Yeah, but
It's
I don't know how I would have
2011.
felt at 19 in college watching people have sex on stage in a
I'd be like,
classroom.
awesome.
I don't know. You would have as a dude, but I think I was more prude. I think I might have been more uptight. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but it's crazy on how many steps we're taking backwards when it comes to this stuff
I know.
in the years that we're in right now. You know?
I think there just should have been maybe more. I think it was when the article I read about it said that he just kind of decided at the moment. Like the guy was like, "Oh, I can show you now," and he was like, "Okay, good idea, bad idea, good idea, bad. Okay, just do it." And so it wasn't like pre-planned, and maybe should have built up the students a few weeks ahead of time. There probably could have been a better way to go about it.
Yeah. I just
today.
Just talking about progression with the US versus the UK just in general. Like, I have no desire to ever go to Europe, okay? Just to let you know.
Why?
Because I seen the food on TV and it looks like it sucks.
The food is
So I don't
want
to go there. Okay,
Starbucks
you don't have
every
to.
day and
You
Burger
don't have to
King.
convince me I'm never gonna go.
Sorry, there's no Pizza Hut in the UK.
But check this out.
Maybe there is.
Check this out.
Yeah.
I know you like the European guys because they have cool accents and all that crap.
do.
I don't want to do that. So, but I was listening today. You know, they have the Sun over there, which is basically the tabloid magazine. They have, you know how we have American Idol? They have Page 3 Idol.
Okay.
Page 3 Idol is you're reading your normal, magazine. Page 3 Idol is naked women, and you get to vote on who is the best looking woman. Like
Really?
that's like normal there.
Right.
That's
In
normal.
their newspaper,
Yeah.
there's pictures of naked women.
I know. Can
Right.
you imagine like how that is over here? Like
yeah, we're
why
so
are
uptight.
we? It's
We
weird.
have a lot of listeners in the UK and abroad. I
Uh-huh.
think like 30,
Not to offend the
40%.
UK listeners, it's just not a place I want to go visit.
Yeah, why not?
I
We're
don't
gonna do
know.
a tour.
I want to go to Japan, and that sucks that Japan just had
How
one
sad
of
about the tsunami.
one of the huge major earthquakes.
It's crazy,
in
right?
world history, yeah.
And then everyone thought that. And then I woke up this morning by mistake. My alarm didn't go off. I usually get up at 7:30. I woke up at 9:50.
Nice.
I felt like I was in college or something. I was like, who wakes up at 9:50? Like I had to be at work at the office by 10. I had a meeting. That's besides the point. But I woke up to all these like people calling me from all over, wondering if there was a tsunami like that was going to hit me. I was like kind of scared.
Yeah. And what sucks is
bewildered.
about people that don't live here. What sucks is, we had the tsunami warning, and then there was all this coverage, and they're waiting for the waves to come. So the time hits where the waves are supposed to come, right? And it's this small little wave. And then they spent 2 hours on it, the local news here.
Right, the wave,
dude,
this little wave.
I don't know if you know this, but Japan just had an 8.8 earthquake.
Right.
People,
They're just trying to freak us out. Locally.
Sucks, like,
that's what they
change
do.
the coverage.
I know. They're like,
can you have sex during those times?
during
like,
what, tsunamis?
No, but I'm just saying, like, natural disasters are going on. Can you think about sex, or do you think about natural disasters?
Personally?
Yes.
I feel really bad for the people in Japan. But I might have
no.
sex tonight. I don't know. Not tonight.
I'm going to put it off, yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to have sex for 24 hours in
Yeah,
protest.
Not
But I'm going to have sex
protesting,
tomorrow.
but in
protest, in honoring
Yeah.
the people of Japan.
yeah, to say,
But
hey, you know what,
protesting the
you're
tsunami.
on my mind
Whatever.
more than sex.
Exactly. Tonight
God,
I'm
you're
not going to have
so
sex.
bad.
Tonight I'm not going to have sex. Actually, I can
Good.
tell you 100%, unless something weird happens. But no, 100% I will not have intercourse tonight.
Unless tequila happens, you're not going to have
Unless
sex.
there's some tequila. I got to bring some tequila back around, the female Viagra. I haven't
Do
had
it.
tequila in a while. Okay, the Center for Disease Control released a giant study of human sexuality this week with some interesting findings. Teen sex, which has been on the rise for decades, seemed to peak in 2002. In almost 9 years since, virginity rates have risen among 15 to 24-year-olds. The trend, they say, is good for STD rates. On the other hand, the now sexless high school movie genre, whether chicken or egg in this particular shift, has suffered notably. So that means STD rates are going to go down because people are delaying sex. So that's good. I think that kids are delaying sex. What's the rush? What's
To
the
have
rush to have
sex?
sex? Yeah.
I don't know. It's just everywhere.
I know. That's the problem. That's
They're
why they're having
surrounded by
sex all
it.
the time.
You're cool if you do it.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I waited a long time. I was like
Yeah.
18, 17.
I was 18.
That seemed old then.
It was when everyone around you, but it's cool because I think a lot of these shows on MTV, 16 and Pregnant, is scaring people from
Well, I
doing
think
that.
so too. Do you think
Yeah.
that's why it's gone down? They're like, I don't want to live like that.
Yeah.
But they thought that was increasing, that people were going to want to be famous, so they were going to have kids
No,
at 16.
I don't think it's glorifying it
That's
at all.
a crazy show. Okay, another teacher loses her job after a student sees her in a porn.
Yes,
Did
I
you
heard
hear
about
this?
this.
Yeah. So there's been so many of these. This woman, she was like a good down-home
I heard
teacher.
she was a really, really good teacher.
Really good teacher, a family woman, a great teacher, until one of her students discovered and reported her past as a porn star. America is afraid of sexuality, so she resigned. So, bummer. Her name is Tara Myers, or Tarika Dye. That's what her...
Yeah, what I heard was
name
that
was.
she did it in like the early 90s. So that's like 20 years ago. And
Whatevs, people. She's a good teacher.
yeah, and then
So what she did a porn. And how did the kid discover it anyway?
well, I heard that
Watching
she
his
already
parents'
got
porn? That's what the problem is. It starts at home.
Yes. Well, I heard that she got outed before at another school, so that's why she moved to this school. And
Oh,
then
you
she
think
got
they'd
outed
share
again.
that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer.
That sucks.
Remind me never to make a porn.
Cool.
Although I'm in that movie, I'm a sex addict.
Yeah.
People can rent that DVD, which a lot of people do, and email me, and they're like, "I didn't know you were in that." But there is like a deleted scene where it's there. I don't get naked in the film, but you can kind of my breasts. You can they put like a bar over it because I was doing a sex scene, but I had clothes on. But anyway, so that could come up. But I have a sex show, so that's actually a good thing. So I'm not going to get fired. Forget it. Okay. Let's move into some sex tips. These are just the random sampling of sex tips that I thought were really good and would help everyone with their sex life, which is my purpose on the planet. Okay. Grunts are better than nothing. She'll give longer and more enthusiastic oral sex if you give her a verbal response. Even appreciative grunts are better than silence. Okay, this is so true. I talked about this, I don't remember, a year ago, but this guy I was dating, he did not make any noise during sex. And he was like, this is how I'd know that he had an orgasm. He'd go, And I was like, what? Did you just, he was like he could have coughed or burped. Like, be like, moan, like do something. Seriously, that's better than nothing. So I think that, yeah, you got to give longer, more enthusiastic, you got to give a verbal response. Do you make noises when you orgasm?
No, I don't.
Come on. Okay. So verbal responses from men, because my one guy went, is no longer in my life. Okay. Vary the stimulation, whether you're all the way inside her, add side to side movement or up and down pelvic pressure against her clitoris to vary the stimulation. This is just to stop the whole jackhammer in and out. You should go side to side. Mm-hmm. Have you ever done that? Do you ever go side to side and up and down and all around, vary the stimulation?
Yeah.
I think lots of guys don't know that, do that. And women too. You can make this decision yourself. You can vary the movement. Okay, use your tongue wisely. When kissing, don't use your tongue like a dart, in and out, in and out. Instead, try varying motions and amounts of pressure, just like your penis during sex.
Mm-hmm.
So, have you ever been with someone who's darts? Tongue in and out?
No.
Not a good thing. Don't do that. Okay, tell her what she wants to hear. The word she loves to hear is, I want to make you feel good. I think that's so true. Like a guy who's like, I want to make you feel good. Like, I want to know, it's not about me. It's not about me having an orgasm, but I want to make you feel good. What can I do? That is such an easy thing to say. Just say that to her. Tell her, like, I want to make you feel good. I love when a guy says that to me.
Mm-hmm.
You have nothing to say to that? Do you ever say that?
No, I really got to leave. But I'm going to edit it so it sounds fluent.
Okay, then I will do one more. How's that, Menace?
Sweet.
This is a great one. Don't go south during foreplay. During foreplay, agree that the genitals are off limits at first. Touch other parts of her body using fingers, a feather, a silk scarf, or anything that turns her on, and ask her to describe how it feels. This builds the tension until you're both ready to explode. This is the whole teasing thing that I always talk about. Don't go right for it. Use a feather. Use something. Don't really go right and touch her there, but use other parts of your, use a feather, silk scarf, whatever, to touch her during foreplay instead of your fingers. Use other things.
Something organic. Maybe faux.
Faux?
Yeah.
Okay. We're done.
Good.
Okay. Awesome.
Sweet.
Thanks, everyone, for listening to Sex with Emily. Was it good for you? Email me, feedback@sexwithemily.com. Thanks for tuning in to Sex with Emily. One of the reasons you're able to listen to us for free is because of the incredible people at Good Vibrations. Good Vibrations is a sex-positive company based in San Francisco with an amazing website. I got my very first vibrator from Good Vibrations, so I hold a soft spot in my heart for them. They have a huge online store at goodvibes.com. You can find literally anything on there, from toys to DVDs to games. Just click on the Good Vibrations banner at sexwithemily.com and enter GVShipEmily for free shipping. So check it out. You'll help yourself and you'll help keep Sex with Emily free, just like it should be. Thanks for listening. I promise your sex life will improve.